Been a long day, I just wanna lay down and sleep on my bed. But you stuck in my head, I don't know why. Wish that you were next to me, cause it's been a long day, I just want.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Flavor Koi. On this video I will be explaining everything you need to know about MBBS in Bangladesh. So last time I posted a Q&A video and I spoke about my medical life and experience a little bit, but the video was all over the place, mainly because my videos aren't scripted and I just have an idea and I just make the video as it is. So yeah, today I'm a bit organized. I wrote down everything and yeah, I'll be going over the topics one by one. Since a lot of you are interested in knowing how I got myself into this mess being MBBS, I have decided to make a video solely based on the MBBS journey. And I also put a time lapse on this video, so if you want to skip around, feel free. Without further ado, let's start the video. So first of all, I would like to apologize for me always looking down, mainly because I'm reading this through. I didn't really have time to prep that much. So those of you who are new here, my name is Tanvin Dola. I'm 24 years old and currently I'm studying in Sir Solimullah Medical College. I am a Probashi and I came to Bangladesh just for study purpose. So before we go on to the juicy details, I'd like to go over a bit of a background story, how this came to be. I was born in Bangladesh.
Because I'm living Dhaka, I'm born Dhaka, I'm everything in Dhaka. So because I am his center, that's why I love everybody.
And when I was a baby, I moved to the States with my family. I completed all my schooling from there. I can speak Bangla, but I cannot write it and I can read a little bit. Not like a lot, but yeah, barely. I came from a humble background and my dad is the only breadwinner in our family that works to support not only our nuclear family, but also our extended family. And I have one elder sister and younger brother, so I am the middle child. When my sister finished her high school, my dad decided, not decided, but gave her the option of studying in States or in Bangladesh. And yeah, with luck would happen, she got into Dhaka Medical College and completed her MBBS degree from there. In the beginning, I did not really see myself studying in Bangladesh per se. I had completely assimilated to the foreign culture, so I was more of a foreigner in cultural wise than a Bangladeshi. But as the time went on and as the seasons of Grey's Anatomy increased, my love for medical, it became an obsession basically at that point. So yeah, much to the dismay of my sister, she always told me, it's not worth it, don't come here. But anyways, soon it became like my final year and I had to make a decision, and it was a life-altering one, I have to say the least. Education-wise, so my mom and dad have been grooming me since I entered middle school in preparation of Bangladesh, but it was completely up to my choice. When I say grooming me, meaning like they made sure in high school I had taken chemistry, biology, and physics, and yeah, from there it went. From the first grade to 12th grade, I was an honor roll student. I was in top 10 of my class and my GPA was good, as well as my SAT and ACT score. So if I wanted to study in Florida, I would have been able to get into any of the universities. With that being said, I'm not including Ivy League because I was an average good student. I wasn't extraordinarily brilliant or anything. So in the beginning, I have mentioned that my sister came to Bangladesh to study in Dhaka Medical College. Well, the thing is, I don't really recall how my dad figured it out or from whom about this quota system in Bangladesh. But yeah, it's been here for a while now, like a long time. Like even during the period when Bangladesh was East Pakistan, basically. So admission to Bangladesh and how to apply MBBS in the non-saarc quota. First of all, you need to have really good marks in physics, chemistry, and biology. And based on these subjects, they accumulate a GPA in which they select which college you would go to in Bangladesh according to your GPA score. Secondly, you also need a notarized copy of your transcript, and in a way, you should make like a couple of extra copies of your transcript just to have it with yourself. And then you go to the embassy and they give you a form to fill, and in the option they give you choices of which medical colleges you would like. Also, for the Bangladeshi people, we don't really need to worry about visa as much. We get a non-required visa stamp on our passport, and that is all you need. So there's no visa run at the end or anything like that. It's only for those who their motherland is not Bangladesh. A couple of tips that I want to tell you guys in regards to the admission process. So if you're going to come to Bangladesh, make sure you get a long validity.
My accent is like a British accent, so why I want to follow?
English speaking, not a children play. English speaking like a undertaker play. The postman, the busy man, the collector letter from the fever. Student chat bhanda. Stand up.
Make sure your passport validity is long. You have to pay a little extra $1, but it's really worth it at the end. And if you want to find out which medical college you got placed into, instead of contacting the Bangladesh embassy, which really doesn't do any good, you should send someone from Bangladesh to the respective college and see if the list came out or not. Also, I already repeated it once, but I'm going to repeat it again because this is very important. You really need to get a really good score in your physics, biology, and chemistry subjects. And because we are applying through the quota system, there is no admission test for the non-saarc people. Okay? I cannot stress this enough. There is no admission test for the non-saarc people because we are applying through the quota system, and also we are paying a lot of money. This part is about the payment system. Overall, for 5 years, it's $25,000. So basically 5,000 tuition fee per year. And this is my personal expenditure, which is about $600 to $700 per year, which includes food, necessity items, as well as like for fun. And we have exam fees before the professional exam, so it's included in that. So yeah, the cost is very less here, and that is the main reason why a lot of people with my background, like myself, would come to Bangladesh to study. Here are a couple things people usually misunderstand about MBBS in Bangladesh. One thing is true, it is less costly than USA. In USA, you would be spending over $500,000 in regards to getting a medical MBBS. And with that, you will be like in loans, in debt before you're 30 years old. So that is kind of a bonus, I guess. But there's a thing that people always assume that it's less time consuming. Not entirely true. In a way, we don't have to waste time on MCAT, and that's the medical entrance exam in USA. So yeah, basically you just come into the medical school and you just start medical college. But right after the 5 years of medical college, you get to decide whether you want to do the internship or not. And if you add internship, that's like 6 years. And then if you want to go back to States, you have to give the licensing exam, which takes a couple of more years. So in total, it's like you're looking at a 8 years to 10 years journey. I don't really take the less time thing as a bonus, like as a pro. For some, I guess it's okay. But for me, I think, is it worth it? Also, one thing that people always assume, like even Bangladeshi people that are not in medical, always assume that medicine in Bangladesh is easy. I am here to tell you it is far from easy. You have to study hard to pass each and every exam, and you gotta put your blood, sweat, and tears. In my case, mainly tears, a lot of it. And just to be able to call myself a doctor, it's really not a child's play. So in Bangladesh, it's really, really tough for doctors here. Like, it's not as easy as you see in the movies. It's really tough. It takes a lot of emotional and mental stress, as well as physical stress, to be able to complete this 5 years. It comes to a point where you get thick skin from first year to fifth year. So they have this term called Gondar Chamra. Yeah, that's what doctors are made of after 5 years of MBBS. The only thing you will save here is time, but not that much. Like, it's like by a year or two, I guess, comparatively to other people. This concludes today's video. I hope it was interesting as well as educational. And if you guys have any questions or anything, just leave them in the comment section. I will answer each and every one of them. And also stay tuned for the next part where I talk about my experience on surviving the medical journey as well as the curriculums and how to go about it. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I post educational stuff, I post dancing, I post food. Basically, I'm a medic-y person in medical, and I just like to keep my life entertaining as well as entertain others.